This video is sponsored by Keeper Security. Okay, so welcome back to the channel, and stay away from these tablet Black Friday deals. Stay far away from these deals. We'll talk about why, and we'll also talk about the tablets involved. Let's go ahead and jump in. All right, first things first. Many of you come to this channel because you trust my recommendation, especially when it comes down to mid-range and budget tablets. You know, with Black Friday coming up, of course, there are a ton of deals out there on mid-range budgets and obviously flagship tablets. I do have a short list of tablets that you should stay away from, not necessarily because these are terrible tablets or anything like that, but simply because there are better alternatives. Actually, there's one better alternative. So when it comes down to, you know, the Samsung Galaxy, I'm dropping some of them, the Samsung Galaxy Tab A8 here, the Amazon 11 Max Fire, whatever that is, which one is this one? The 2020 Samsung Galaxy S6 Lite, the 2020 model, and the Lenovo, this is the Lenovo P11, I believe. Any budget mid-range Lenovo, just stay away from it all. You know, stay away from all of these budget, along with the other budget tablets out there. You know, of course, there are a ton of great deals on these things, but the one tablet that you should be focusing on right now, if you were considering, you know, some of the tablets that I've listed there or anything in that category, that tablet is going to be the 2022 Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. We'll talk about why you should consider this as opposed to the other ones, but in case you're not familiar, this is a mid-range tablet. It still is a relevant tablet today as a mid-range tablet. Samsung dropped this last year, 2022, as the little brother to the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 FE that I have here, and it was categorized as a mid-range tablet last year. The reason you should be going for the Tab S6 Lite here is because, number one, price. Currently, you can pick up this guy for $199. Keep in mind, this thing dropped last year, meaning it's going to be supported, well, when it dropped, it was set to be supported for 4 years. 3 years of major updates, and then 4 years of security updates. That was the minimum. So best case scenario, 5 years. So it's gonna be relevant over the next few years. And to those of you who are not familiar with what I'm talking about here, even after the support stops from Samsung, you can still use your tablet. It simply means that Samsung would be pushing out, you know, major updates to make sure that your tablet is current. But even after they stop that, you should still be good to use your tablet. Now, to those of you who are new to the channel, this here, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, has been one of my absolute favorite for years. And I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see that in the comment section. I'm pretty sure someone is going to comment about that. I have this, and I also have the 2020 model, but go for the 2022 model. So number one would be because of the price. Sure, you will get the other budget ones, whether we're talking a Tab A8, the Lenovo P11, or whatever other budget or mid-range tablet they have available for sale, or the Amazon 11, or that one. Don't even go there. I mean, it's a decent tablet, obviously. Again, I'm not bashing those tablets, by the way. I'm just saying that the Tab S6 Lite is a much better alternative, right? By the way, most, if not all of you know that I've been using Keeper Security in order to manage and keep all of my passwords safe, and I highly recommend it. Now, with the holidays coming up, and of course, cybercrime continuing to be on the rise, this is the perfect time to take that important step and protect yourself. In fact, take it a step further by helping your friends and family improve their online security with 50% off Keeper Security. You could take advantage of this deal here by using my special discount code. The link is going to be in the description. Again, do your part to keep all of your passwords safe. Now, let's talk about one of the main reasons why the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite here is a better alternative. Now, I've mentioned the price. The main reason why it's a better tablet is because of the Samsung S Pen. You see, the Tab S6 Lite here supports the Samsung S Pen. It's a native pen. It actually comes included in the box with the tablet. It works extremely well. So you see, with the Tab S6 Lite here, the user experience that you will get out of this S Pen is going to be similar to what you have out of Samsung flagship tablets S Pen. Now, granted, those are a bit more advanced, styluses. When it comes down to just taking down notes, jotting down notes, the user experience is fairly similar. Of course, the latency comes into play when you're drawing, things like that. You can kind of notice the drag, but overall, you don't need to worry about that if you're just looking for a basic, decent tablet that you can use to watch movies, take down notes, watch your courses online, things like that. Now, in terms of power, this thing is loaded with a Snapdragon chipset. Now, try not to go too deep into the specs and performance and all that stuff. So why don't I just share what my user experience has been like? From the get-go, if you were to go ahead and pick up this guy here, brand new, you'll be fine. It's going to be awesome. It works pretty well. It's a Snapdragon 720, which is a mid-range chipset. So it works well for light to medium level of work. You can even do some level of heavy work here, meaning go a bit more productive with your tablet. But because it's a mid-range tablet, obviously if you push too hard, it won't be able to handle it. Now, when it comes down to just performance alone, this is better than any of the other tablets that I've mentioned there. So if you were to find this for, let's say, worst case scenario, $199, like they're doing on the Samsung website. I'm going to have the link, by the way, in the description. It's a dynamic link that's going to take you to the best deal you can find on this tablet. So it's going to take you to Samsung. If the deal is no longer the best deal there, it's going to reroute you probably to Best Buy. But just click on the link. It's going to take you to wherever the best deal is. Anyway, so with this at $199, it's already a better deal. Even if you were to find the other budget tablets that I've listed here, even at $150, I'd rather you add that extra $50 to get a tablet that's going to be supported longer, and that's going to perform better, and that's going to offer you stylish user experience, taking down notes. This is a fantastic tablet. And by the way, this is not meant to be a review of the Tab S6 Lite here. I've made videos about this tablet. If you would like to learn more about it, make sure to go down in the description, click that link, go to the website, save it to your cart, and then come back and watch the video, one of the many videos that I've made on this version, and I've also made videos on the previous model from 2 years prior to this. Watch those videos. They're a lot more comprehensive. You could get everything you need out of that if you still need some convincing before you go ahead and move forward with the purchase of your tablet. Now, another thing that this tablet, the Tab S6 Lite, has that none of the other ones has is support for Samsung DeX. Some of you may not be aware of what it is. Samsung DeX is essentially a program that Samsung has implemented here where you can turn the tablet mode. So essentially turn your tablet here into a mini laptop in terms of the look. So the interface of your tablet here turns into a desktop, right? And as you use the tablet, you are able to toggle in between multiple windows without any issues, right? This is something that you can't do on the other tablets. Sure, with the Lenovo, they have the little computer program that tries to mimic something similar to this, but nowhere near. And I can already tell you, by the way, no other company out there has anything that comes even close to what Samsung DeX is. I mean, Samsung DeX is first in class in what it is. It is the best program that mimics the look of a desktop, making things easier, bumping up your productivity so you're able to move things in a more seamless way, right? It's truly something that you need to experience. Again, we're not going to go too deep into those details. Now, the next thing that you should think about is just these speakers. Fantastic speakers, tuned by AKG. The sound quality coming out, super crisp, something that you won't get with the other ones. One of them, actually the Samsung Galaxy Tab A8, is actually surprisingly louder than the Tab S6 Lite here, but the sound is not, it's not that refined sound that you get coming out of the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite here. So again, these are some of the few things that make the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, the 2022 model, the better choice for you. Again, those tablets, for sure, if your budget doesn't allow for you to get up to that $200 or that $190 to get the Tab S6 Lite, I would, obviously understand, go ahead and go for something, cheaper. Or if you truly don't care about the S Pen, obviously go for something that doesn't support the S Pen. Out of that bunch, by the way, there are a couple that do support, stylus, but the experience is nowhere near what the S Pen here has to offer. So overall, this is a better tablet on pretty much everything when you compare to all of those other tablets out there. So if you were in the market and kind of confused looking at these, tablets, and they kind of fall within the same category, trust me when I tell you this is a much better tablet. But of course, if you end up picking up any of those, you'll be okay still. But my take is still on the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. Go for it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I'm always going to catch you there so we can get that little back and forth going. If you have any comments, if you own any of these, of course, I would love for you to go ahead and share that feedback in the comment section. Make sure to like the video, share if you know anyone who will be interested. I'm going to catch you in the comment section like I mentioned. Make sure to subscribe, by the way, if you're new to the channel and if you haven't done so already. I'm also going to catch you in the next video. Up until that next video, of course, as always, stay safe out there.